This one's going to be rough. Hey, dads, welcome back to Faith and Fatherhood. Today I'm going to be doing Proverbs 22:6. It says, train up a child in the way that he should go, and then when he is old, he will not depart from it. Like I said, this is going to be a tough one to kind of dive into because the main part of this is what really set into me. This is what the Holy Spirit made me title this one. Is called Rotten Core. As dads and husbands and men, you know, our core values, our core meaning behind something weighs a lot in today's society. So let's get real for a sec. If we don't tend to the core of our children, their hearts, their faith, we're risking our kids. We're raising our kids with rotten cores. So let's really sit down and unpack this whole thing for today. It's probably going to be a tough one to get through, but I'm going to fight through it because this is a message that was laid on to me by the Holy Spirit to be able to put out, and this has got to be put out. We all know an apple can look beautiful on the outside, but as soon as you cut it open, it's rotten on the inside. That's what happens when we focus on the external for our kids, like the grades, the sports, the achievements, and we neglect the internal, the character, the faith. Growing up, that was one of the biggest things that my dad instilled in me. The reason why I do the things I do today is because of the character that he placed and put into me. This is the whole purpose of what the Bible's for. It's our Father. We're reading the Word, and it's putting that into us. Growing up, and it's so funny because I'm doing exactly what my dad done. I am a carpenter, construction contractor, whatever you want to call it, by trade. I have been doing that since I was old enough to tote a hammer. Yeah, I've had some other jobs here and there in between when times were tough. When work wasn't where it was at, we went and found other work. But the core values that he placed in me, just teaching me things, I've always said I'll go back to what I know. Well, we have to go back to what we know, the Bible. The Bible is what we know, and it's where we, as dads and fathers and men, husbands, we have to start back there. We have to start back in the Bible. Sometimes our kids might look like they have it all put together. We all know as ourselves growing up as kids, we never did. I never did. But if their core of what they believe and who they are isn't grounded in faith, they struggle to stand firm with life when it gets tough. And it makes it clear. Proverbs 22:6 is clear about it. It's our responsibility to train our children. Not the schools, not the churches, because what are some of the churches now doing and then allowing in? A lot of these churches now are allowing in demonic spirits taking over. Yes. Yes. Demonic spirits. That's a whole nother topic. We'll get to that one later. But as parents, training isn't passive. We just don't get to mash auto train our kids. We don't get to allow everything in the world to train our kids. And that goes back to this whole rotten core message that I have. I sat down and wrote it thanks to the help of the Bible and God and everything else, putting together a message for this. It's like 6 pages long. I don't even know if I'm gonna get through 6 pages of it. We have to be hands-on, not hands on. Well, sometimes I guess so. We need to be hands-on that way. Because Lord knows that's what I got when my rear end got in trouble. Was it got tore out of frame several times, and I learned from that. Oh, Lord. Like I said, this was going to be a tough one. This was going to be a very tough one to get through. And I don't mind it. I don't mind speaking my piece about it. I'm probably going to get shut down, banned, or whatever. I really don't care. But I'm tired of the world, our kids having to be put through this to see this. Oh, well, my child wants just to be free and caring and whatever the world wants it to be. Sorry, they're a kid, and you're the parent. Treat them as such. Lord. But yes, it is our responsibility.